because you got them in the straight line.
Straight line, and after the pirouette, I got them there. But I seem to be having them late every single time after the half pass. I don't know if I'm backing off.
Maybe you're not. Maybe what you must do is don't do the half pass in practicing back to the track.
Okay.
Go to the half pass before the track and make the quarters move further.
Okay, so sort of almost put him into...
Yeah, so do the half pass, but then straighten him, move the quarters a bit further so that you do it like a leg yield.
All right.
And then ask for the change.
Okay.
Because then you're going to get the weight off the inside hind leg.
Oh, that makes sense.
But when you did them there just now with the same thing you were through,
Yes.
they were perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, funny, yeah.
It's like I'm just backing off and it's...
Yeah,
Want me to ride
I think
again?
what you're doing, you're not getting him upright enough and
On that new
off
outside
that
rein.
yeah on and get that inside hind leg lightened so that he can bring it through.
Bring it through more.
The first half pass was fine. I felt that he was balanced. Second one, it is downhill.
Yes.
He was falling sideways
Okay.
in the second half pass.
Okay, instead
So
of being
then
upright.
keep him. I think stop him going right back to the track in your training, and then
Okay.
stop him. Then look leg yield and move the quarters a little bit, and then
this way.
ask for the change.
Okay, all right. And still do it to V, and then from V, ask
No,
for
I'm talking about in the training.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
so you want me to sort of...
I want you to
do a
stop
short
before
one.
you get to the short side because there's nowhere for his quarters to go.
Okay, all right.
So you're
sort
going
of
to
the quarter
exaggerate
line.
it a bit.
Okay.
What happens when you do the zigzags? Have you tried those?
In the canter?
Yeah,
No, not yet.
because that's the next step is in
Yes.
your pre-St. George.
Yeah, is that zigzag, change,
Yes.
change.
So what in those zigzags you're going to have to make the quarters come a little bit further.
A little bit more.
So and it's a little bit, but it's making him upright,
Okay.
and then lightening the front, the hind leg for the change.
Yes.
It's really I can only think that must be that he must be having too much weight on that to be
that.
able to change
Okay, all right.
because his quarters are still here.
Yes.
So you're not moving him and then change.
And then
Because
change.
you're going to have to do that in the zigzags.
Yes.
You're going to have to move the quarters out a little bit, change, and then go.
And then go.
So, I mean, also when you having lessons with Niall, he would have told you that when you come start the half pass,
Yeah.
you actually move the quarters out first and then start it.
And then, yeah, so it's almost into shoulder fall before you go across.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you're bringing
okay.
so you're straightening the horse more. It must be about the straightness.
Yes.
The
I
only
do
thing
agree.
about with him is that he needs to build up over his back. He's doing everything really beautifully, but if you want the big marks,
Yes.
the eights and that sort of thing,
Yeah.
you've got to get more suppleness over his back.
Over his back.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
All right.
slightly crooked, very slightly crooked down the centre line to the right with his
Okay.
hind legs.
Okay. So he's carrying slightly this way.
Very, very slightly.
Okay.
He started off okay, and then
Yes.
he put his quarters slightly right. And when you came back down at the end,
Yes.
slightly right. So
Slightly right. Okay.
so I think he needs a little bit more suppleness
Yes.
laterally,
Yes.
and that might also help with the changes. But try that.
Yes, no, I will. Because
Leg
that makes
yield.
sense. So it's just controlling that, getting him lighter on that new
Yes.
inside
So
hind.
you're bringing his quarters a little bit more further. So
Okay.
so you're straightening him. So your half pass.
Yeah.
Half pass. You're straightening him. Quarters change.
And then change. Okay. So it's almost putting him into, not a false bend, but almost putting him to the wrong
Well, actually, what you can also do straighten him leg yield change.
Okay, yeah, that's what Fred was doing a lot of. Yeah.
But
Okay,
if you
alright.
leg yield, because when I teach my young horses to do the changes
Yes.
and to do the tempies across the diagonal, like
Yes.
4s and 3s, I leg yield a little bit, change, leg yield a little bit, change,
Okay.
so that it makes them upright and light
More
on the
upright?
inside.
You
hind
also
leg.
did that with
Yes,
Fred, yeah.
Yeah.
You
So
guys
it's
have
making,
like 20 minutes, hey? So you can do some more movements. I don't know. I gotta warm up.
you warm up, don't worry, babe. Alright, because yeah, Sue, I just not getting that little extra mark to freaking win. And I want to win.
Yeah,
I know it's
yeah.
terrible and it sounds
Well,
selfish. I want to win. I want to
no,
win.
because what I'm saying
I'm
here,
too bloody
7-5,
competitive.
there was an 8. That your transition. Oh no, I think that's the wrong way around.
Yeah, that could be. I had a little bit of a glitch on those last 2 or 3 at the bottom there, so that needs to be looked at.
Yeah, that's definitely wrong.
Yeah.
No,
Can I
definitely
jump
wrong.
off him?
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
I just want to get off his back.
Yeah, I didn't give you 4 for the half pass, that's for
No.
sure.
6. The second half pass or the first
Sorry,
one?
Robin.
It's okay.
The first one was 7, and then the second one was
Rob
I think
slopped.
6,
It was going fast at that
Yeah.
stage.
and the 4 was the change.
The second one was 6 because it was falling
Yes,
sideways.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
6 or 6.5,
Yes,
I can't
okay,
remember.
6.5. Loss of balance, falling.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so that was 7 for the first one.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Yeah,
It happens so quickly. How'd you guys do this?
I don't know. Okay,
Yeah, I
so-
gave you 8 for the canter.
Yeah.
The length and
The
eh?
length and canter.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good.
No,
Now,
no.
in the
hang
one
on.
test, so last weekend, they said to me my length and canter, I think it was Justin who said,